Alright, so we are back. Maybe this one will be the last video under this how to create a Beamer presentation slide from a given paper. The next thing is what you can see in the slides or in the screen is conclusion section called conclusion and future work, and the conclusion is even divided into items: conclusion 1, conclusion 2, then future work 1 and future work 1. It's better to put it in itemized form, even though in the paper we have it in, I think, in even paragraph form. So I think what you do, you have to bring out the main notes or the main terms there, the main conclusion. First of all, they say in the paper we propose an alternative spectral algorithm for solving large-scale nonlinear systems. The algorithm can be regarded as a member of class spectral residual approach for solving large-scale nonlinear equation because it's derivative-free and simple to implement. Moreover, the sequence of iterate generated by the algorithm, proposed algorithm, converge globally. Based on the numerical test presented, the algorithm compete with efficient approach for solving nonlinear equation. These are all conclusions. So that I think there are 3 conclusions here. First of all, the first one is we propose an alternative spectral algorithm for solving a system of nonlinear equation. So this is the first one, and I copy it and then put it here in conclusion 1. Then in conclusion 2, it says that the method or the algorithm is derivative free and simple to implement. Even though you cannot see it, but that is how it's supposed to be. So let me just copy this: derivative free and simple to implement. Then I will add the algorithm. This is supposed to be capital W. Then I will add the algorithm is derivative free and simple to implement. Another conclusion. Then we also have additional conclusion, not future work. The additional conclusion is the sequence of iterate generated by the proposed algorithm converge globally. That is another conclusion. So the sequence of iterate generated by the proposed algorithm converge globally. Then we have another additional conclusion, not future work. All these are not future work, they are all conclusion. So the author didn't mention any future work. So another conclusion is that the algorithm competes with an efficient approach for solving nonlinear equation called DF-SANI. So since the author doesn't mention future work, you can just forget about future work and then conclusion, because that is what is happening, that is what is written in your paper. So you are not supposed to bring something different. But if you can think of a future work, that is, if you really understand what is in the paper, the work they did, if you can even reproduce it, then of course you can be able to tell people about the future. But something that if you do this, then you can also improve the method presented in that paper, then you can include it in the future work. But here the author doesn't discuss about the future work, so we just have conclusion here, which is okay. All right, then I think that is all for the presentation. We have some additional frames here which for the referencing. Reference, remember we just use footnote reference, and so we don't need it here. Then there is also frame for end, the end. This the end, you can change it to thank you for listening is better. Thank you for listening. Okay, so then you can remove this reference frame, delete it, then that is it. As you can see, our conclusion slide comes out in what? In bullet points. Yeah, and then finally, okay. Okay, so because we have about 4 minutes now, let's talk about how we can number the lemma. The lemmas, remember we put lemmas here without numbering. If, for example, you want to refer to lemma 1, then how can you say lemma 1? Look at it, look at the slide, lemma. So we have to find a way of counting these lemmas, and then also the theorem, possibly the figures if possible. So thank you for listening. That is the end. So we have about 13 slides, but 13 slide, remove the slide for thank you for listening, that one is not even needed also. So we have 12 slide. Now if out of 12 slide, remove 2 slide. The first slide for the title, look at it, title slide, and then the outline slide, which is always there. So if you remove them, we have 10 slide in total. Yes, 2 here, then okay, is it 10? Yeah, 2, we remove 2 here, we remove 1 here. So which one is the 14 one? Because it's telling me that we have 14 slide, but I am seeing that we have only 13. Let me see. Do you have any other slide that is not that is blank? I can't see it here. Maybe let's forget about that. Let's just concentrate on this, how to put this slide numbers. Okay, yes, so we have to go to the what do you call it, the preamble, because we have to put some definition there. So maybe in the next video we will discuss about them.